For me, I've got income, excess income goes into this, as simple as that. And so that is my focus. I still think it's the best bet the world has ever been given. So far, it's the best performing asset in all recorded history. And I don't think that trend changes until we get to saturation of the network. And it's taken bloody Amazon, Google, all of those guys, 2 decades, and they still haven't got to saturation of the network. So I don't think this will be a quick process either, and the gains will be long. If I look at those kind of technology stocks, they've had something like 30 to 50% year-on-year annualized gains. Crypto's been doing about 100 and something. Again, it's twice the speed of anything we've ever seen. Now, that AI, the GPT chatbot thing, that's gone from 0 users last Wednesday to 1 million users by Sunday. I think that AI is going to be fast. Emad's got the tiger by the tail there, but we can't participate in that. Yeah, we can play around with it, but we can't make money from it. But crypto is that. It is that asset. So it has been a shitty year. People are angry, confused, because many people came in late. People came in at higher prices. People believed that the markets only went up. They wanted to believe what everybody told them, as opposed to, I absorb all the information from people and then I filter it into my own guise. People took too much risk. They used leverage when they were warned not to. People didn't custody, not your coins, not your keys, not your coins. People didn't self-custody, just self-custody. People needed to learn the lesson because we had another couple of 100 million people who started using crypto in this cycle. And so that led to 200 million people having to learn lessons. Next time around, we'll have 300 million people starting, and we'll have 600 million people, 700 million people having to learn the lesson. That's just how it goes. But when you're bringing a new financial system where you can take physical possession, which is why I got into the space in the first place, because I understood you owned nothing in an over-leveraged system, and if you could self-custody your own asset, and it's a digital asset that nobody could fuck with, then you've got something amazing. If you can then build an entire system of value on top for the entire internet, and a recorded ownership of anything, including IP, content, everything, then that is a gigantic idea. That still holds. So just use it. It's not that difficult to do. So I am really excited.
Raoul Paul has become extremely bullish on the crypto industry as we're closing out 2022. In his last video of the year on the Real Vision Crypto channel, he speaks on how we've been given a gift and that crypto is the best bet the world has ever seen, and that now is the time to start accumulating crypto assets. He goes on to say that 2023 has the potential to be massive and that you don't want to miss out on the next bull run. He goes on to recap all the progress and hardships the crypto industry has faced throughout the year. Here's more of what Raoul had to say. But before we do that, if you enjoy finance videos, please support the channel by liking the video, subscribing, and dropping your questions or comments below.
2023 will be a good year. It might be a bit volatile, but it'll be okay. And 2024 is probably really good. So I'm like, okay, so, I want to buy this, I want to buy that, and I want to buy phone moment. Because I think it's coming in crypto, where everyone goes, this is it. I'm going to use this. And it probably is something that people don't even realize. I'm really interested in what Reddit are doing with their digital collectibles. I know the Web3 hardcore enthusiasts hate it, but I don't, because it's the adoption of the technology at scale. And firstly, I believe in the technology, that it's a better way forwards, better for humanity, better for business models, better for creators, and better for you and I, the way that we can participate in this network. And it's that participation that I care about, because we can make money too. In a world where returns are not easy to come by, particularly returns that are in excess of the expansion of the central bank balance sheets, the debasement of currency, there's very few things that do it. And I know that many of you are younger, and many of you have been screwed by the system, and you had student loans, and you can't afford housing. And this is the opportunity that I think sets itself up. And I've said that in that retirement crisis video, that it's all here for everybody to participate in. It's like a gift, because all of these kind of things in the past, I'm referring to, for example, the AI. If you're a VC investor, you need to be an accredited investor. And guess what? Mini VC investors, even if you are accredited, don't get a look into this stuff. You get all the shit at the end of the deal. It's all of the big investors. And who do they go to? Well, they go to the billionaire inner circle and the sovereign wealth funds and the pension plans who have the capital. You and I don't get a look in. The crypto market's different. Yeah, I know VCs get some of this stuff into the space, but a whole bunch of tokens are trading below VC entry levels. There's bargains everywhere if you do your homework. Also, we haven't talked about DeFi. I think DeFi got stress tested so well in this cycle. It didn't blow up. Yes, there's still hacking. Yes, we got problems with bridges. But DeFi and the smart contract itself worked remarkably well. And CeFi blew up. Why? Because if you are going to build a business that requires leverage to function on a fucking 100-vol asset, you are smoking crack, because you will always go bankrupt. It's pretty much guaranteed. So for God's sake, avoid building business models on leverage, please, everybody. Stop trying to just give yield out to people. Allow staking to give yield. Don't manufacture yield from hedge fund borrowing or other participants. And if you do, make sure there's 50 counterparties, not one bloody counterparty, 3 Arrows Capital or Alameda. It's crazy, but we will get there. It's the growing pains. We all have to learn the hard way. We learn what business models work, what doesn't work. We did that in 2001 in the .com. What rose from that was something even bigger than any of us expected. So, good luck out there. Have an amazing holiday. Get some time off. Stop blaming people for your losses. Just be nice to each other, because it's stressful for everybody, but we've got to be in this for the long term. This game is about surviving. It's not about blame. You've got to take responsibility for your own trades, your own self-custody. You need to take responsibility for the leverage you take, what exchanges you use. You're all smart enough to do that work. We will be there always at Real Vision to help you, to give you the information, but we're not there to guide you. Now, my opinions are my opinions. They're not the opinions of Real Vision. Now, I can be wrong. I've been wrong many times in my life, and I've been very right many times in my life. I am not a guru. I'm not somebody you hang on to every word of and copy what I do. So please learn how to assimilate information, digest it, create your own view, and have your own confidence. Understand how much capital you're risking in the right way for you. When you do that, you will unlock your own superpower. Anyway, thank you for being with me on